Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fulton Street Beats. Today we're going to talk about Harley Benton's and Thomann music. No, this is not a Harley Benton. You just happened to catch me while I'm giving a little tune-up and a little play. But I decided to take a minute because I've gotten a lot of questions about Harley Benton and Thomann music and what's my experience with them, ordering from them. We all know what my guitar experience is with them and how great I think their guitars are. And that may be hit or miss. I haven't had every one in the world, but for the ones that I've gotten, I've really enjoyed. I thought they've been superb guitars comparable to any guitar. That's a first-rate guitar. They're awesome. I'm sure they have price points that are lower that might not have the quality, but I can't even say that because, well, I haven't had a bad one yet. But as far as the ordering process, what do you have to go through? Well, this is what I found. I was very apprehensive the first time that I ordered from Thomann Music because, well, I'm ordering out of Germany. I don't know what I'm doing. I've never ordered from them before, and their prices seem too good to be true. And I'm sure that that is the case for a lot of you. You go online and you'll see these gorgeous guitars and you say, really, how good can they be? And if I do order one, am I going to get ripped off? Well, you're not going to get ripped off. It's a legitimate company. They're one of the biggest music stores in the world. I mean, they're a big music store. They're very reputable. I have no problems with them at all. As a matter of fact, my experience, although at first scary, has always been really good, and a little bit of bad thrown in there, but it's not their fault. So let me get to that in a minute. So my first experience ordering from Thomann Music, well, the first thing I noticed is I wanted to create an account, and right away they gotta approve you for creating an online account. Like, say you want, most time you can go in like Sweetwater or whatever you want, Guitar Center, whatever you want. You can create an online account in case you ever want to order. Well, when you go to do that, you actually have to request first to have an account. Now, I don't know if you can order a guitar first or not. I didn't do that. I went in and requested an account. Maybe I did it the wrong way. I don't know. And then I ordered a guitar. And it was not an issue at all. The guitar came to me within 3 days from Germany. Yep, from Germany. And was outstanding. And that was my Harley Benton BK Classic Flying V. That was just an amazing sounding guitar. Roswell pickups, gold hardware. Beautiful black Flying V. So, okay, that's fantastic. But what about afterwards? Well, I haven't had any problems with that guitar, so I can't talk about customer service. So maybe some of you can elaborate on customer service or share your experiences with customer service. I'm not going to talk out my ass because I don't know. But what I can tell you is their shipping and their shipping speed is first rate. I'd rather order from them than any place here in the United States. Why? Because you get it fast, unless of course it's on back order. So pay attention. When you order, on the bottom, it may say, of the screen, it may say it takes what will be in stock in 2 to 3 weeks, or usually ships within 4 to 5 days. Something like that, or available at a short notice. You might have a few days extra waiting for your guitar if it says that. Because I don't do that. I make sure that's just how I am. I always order things that are in stock. I don't ever take chances that way. Never have. I don't believe that it's even ethical taking an order for something that doesn't physically exist in your possession. I was always taught that that was wrong. I would never try to sell something that I did not physically have. So there's that aspect of it. Well, anyhow, so 2 to 3 days, sometimes 2, depending on how quick you get your order in. So when you place your order with Thomann Music, if the guitar is in stock, you will immediately, they're going to charge you for it, boom. And there's some hidden stuff too, just so you know. But your tax is going to be included in that, depending. I mean, if you're in the United States, that's included in that. You're going to have to pay shipping on top of the price of the guitar. That's expensive, but it's not. It is, but it isn't. So keep in mind, this is coming over on an airplane from Germany and they're shipping this very, very fast. So you're paying usually $60 to $70 shipping. Then you look at your guitar prices, and they make a little more sense then, right? Like, I'll give you a for instance with my $200 and some Pro Series Harley Benton Fusion 3 Double H back here on the wall, which is a wow guitar. I got that with a case, and I got that with a stand, and with shipping come to less than $400. So with shipping for all of it, and a heavy gator case, which is back here. Outstanding value. Outstanding. You can't find better value. You just can't. Harley Benton's it. We can look other places and look at Firefly, and we can say, oh, they're great value, and they do have nice guitars, but their quality control is all over the place. Harley Benton seems to have it a little more together. Their shit is together more, in my experience. And not knocking Firefly, because I like Firefly, but you never know what you're going to get with a Firefly. Do you get rounded fret ends in the same guitar, and the next guitar you get doesn't have the rounded fret ends, or one's guitar pickups wax potted and the other aren't, but they're the same guitar? That's the problems that you have with Firefly. So I've been avoiding Firefly as of late until they get their quality control together and their logistics a little better, and set up their website a little better, so we're more informed on the products that we're receiving. And on the contrary, Harley Benton, on the other side of the coin, is very detailed. You got the Harley Benton side that gives you lots of information, and then you have the Thomann music that gives you lots of information about what you're ordering. Not that they can't be wrong, because sometimes they don't update their information, and things change, and products vary according to the options that you get. In other words, sometimes things have been upgraded. I haven't seen a downgrade yet, but upgraded, and you get it and go, whoa, that part's upgraded. That's cool. But it's not willy-nilly. You're not going to get an old stock. Like if you got a push-pull pot, you're not going to get one old stock with a switch instead. That won't happen. So Harley Benton works this way. You place your order. Within usually 2 to 3 hours, that order is pulled, picked, and off to UPS, or whoever their carrier is to bring it to UPS. UPS gets it. It flies over here. It goes to UPS here. Now, if you order towards a weekend, you're going to wait for your guitar. Why? Because UPS is going to sit on it, because they're not going to do nothing with it. They're not going to move it. It's going to come into a hub, and it's going to sit for the weekend, and that's where you run into trouble. Because as soon as it hits American soil, the work ethic goes to hell. And I'm just going to say it the way it is. And your box is going to get kicked around a warehouse for the weekend. How do I know this? Happens all the time. Every guitar I order has to sit in a UPS warehouse or a FedEx. It doesn't make a difference. It seems to be the same across the board. You know, when you get your boxes and they're extremely damaged, that's why. But if you can order at the beginning of the week, you can have it fast. I'll give you, for instance, today is Monday morning when I'm doing this video. And this is why I decided to shoot this video, because I just ordered another guitar from Harley Benton. And I ordered a guitar that I really have wanted for a long time. Not necessarily Harley Benton's guitar, but I've always wanted a white Les Paul with gold hardware. I don't know why. It gives me that Randy Rhoads vibe. And I've always wanted one. I've never had one. I took a chance and I bought it. Why? Because it's inexpensive. The quality looks amazing. And, well, if I'm going to put my faith in Harley Benton from past purchases, I believe this one will be also nice. And I could be wrong. Might get here and be a pile. But I took a chance and I bought it. It's very inexpensive. We'll discuss that in another episode. And now with Harley Benton, usually when I order them, I get a case too. Because it's just cheaper to get the case while you're ordering. And you're already paying some shipping anyhow for the guitar. So, for instance, my Gator case back here, and I know I'm all over the place, but my Gator case back here cost me $85 for a suede wrapped Gator, custom Gator case deluxe. And that's cheap. That's over $100 cheaper than what you're going to find that for over here. Anywhere's eBay, Amazon, you name it. It's just a better deal. So if you're going to order one, get a case with it. It won't come shipped in the case, but they'll come in a big box shipped together. Benton's packaging is pretty good, and it's a good thing because if you do order towards the weekend, and you're going to get a damaged box, I can almost guarantee it, and that's due to UPS here. So the less time it's in UPS's hands, the more apt you are to get a guitar that's not damaged. And that's just the way of the game. I have learned that through ordering many, many guitars. You want to keep it out of the hands of whoever's handling it over here as long as possible. Keep it out of their hands. So you want them to get it and get it to you. So if you order it the beginning of the week, it comes here. For instance, this one I just ordered, it's going to be here Wednesday. Today is Monday. I'm not going to count today. That's 2 days. It's here. Boom. From Germany. So that means it's going to come into a hub, bam, to mine and to me, not kicking around a warehouse for the weekend. And then when they get time, throw it on a truck with at the beginning of the week when they're all flustered with the backup of packages that they have, and they're just throwing into the back of a truck. So, let's, sorry about that. We get interruptions sometimes here. But we don't want that. We don't want that kicking around. And that's my biggest advice when order any guitar, even if it's not from Thomann Music. Don't let the carriers hang on to it. Don't give them the opportunity to hang on to your stuff, because that's just more opportunity for something bad to happen. So, we're going to move on to something else. I'm getting rid of a bunch of guitars because I got to make room for Bentons. Not that I'm not sponsored by Harley Benton. I am not affiliated with Harley Benton whatsoever. I don't get anything for free. I pay full price, but I like them. So as long as I keep getting good products from Benton, I'll keep buying them, and I'll bring them to you and tell you the quality and be honest about it. And if I get something that's bad, I'm going to tell you it's bad. Now, what you see on my lap is this. Now, I can't hear that, so I don't even know if I'm playing it. I can't hear it. You guys are hearing it, but I can't really hear what's going on. I'm not even sure it's in tune. But this is my Brandon's Custom Shop LP Zakk Wylde style guitar. And you know I rave about this guitar a lot. Not the finish of it. It's got imperfections. But the playability, the stable tuning, the sound of the pickups, all that, I rave about it. I compare a lot of guitars to this. So this will be the guitar that I compare the Harley Benton to when it comes. Not as far as fit and finish, because I expect it to be superior to this, but as far as playability, this is one of the best playing guitars that I have. One of the best sounding for metal. So I'm running very little. I don't know if you can hear it. I'm running very little gain. I can't really hear it, but I'm running very little gain. It's probably squealing. I don't know, but they're not microphonic or anything. They're EMGs, legit EMGs. It was what I consider the low-cost guitar. I think it's a fantastic guitar. It would look great on stage, but it does have some imperfections if you're looking up close. And I was going to get rid of this guitar, but I enjoy playing it too much. But I am getting rid of my Brandon's Custom Shop, my blue guitar with the P90s, which is another outstanding sounding and playing guitar. It does have a couple blemishes I put in. I'm getting rid of the Fesley that I just upgraded the hell out of back there. And I'm getting rid of a glary bass back there that's also upgraded. These guitars are better than new and set up right. They're on reverb right now. And I got to get rid of some stuff so I can make room for more guitars. I only have so much room in this studio. And we got another room over here filled full of guitars that I should bust out and show you sometime. And those are the guitars that, well, you don't want to use or damage, because they're the ones that cost more than your house. And of course I'm joking, but or your car. You know what I'm saying. It's just, they're ridiculous, and I'm probably going to sell those too, because they're just dead horses in my opinion, especially when you can get really quality guitars really inexpensive these days that, let's face it, in reality are just as good or better than any expensive guitar. I get it, if you got a lot of money and you want the best, sure, go for it. A lot of us don't, and we want the best for what we can afford, and that's why we go budget guitars. But I hope this episode helped you understand a bit about Thomann music. Probably should have had a Harley Benton on my lap back here, but I don't right now. I just decided to shoot this video. But I hope that answers a few questions about their shipping and how they work. I've never had a problem with them, never had to ship anything back, so I don't know. But like I said, if you order at the beginning of the week so you can get your guitar safely as possible. And don't let that deter you. That's not Harley Benton. That's on this side. How many of you have ordered a guitar from across the country, and by the time it's got to you, has just been in, busted open boxes, and you're gritting your teeth as you open it? You're more apt to get a good guitar from Harley Benton as long as you order at the beginning of the week. And I'd rather order from Harley Benton than order from a company, and I'm in upstate New York, so than order from a company in California. It's going to take longer to get, more odds of it getting damaged. How many hubs does it pass through? How many hands does it pass through? Keep that to a minimum. Think about that when you're ordering. Thanks for watching Full Street Beats, guys, and remember, it's rock and roll.